Shalom, shalom, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahavashai, Bahashim, Kakudash. Double honors to my elders and my apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well, the men that taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. And Lord's will, the title will be, Stop Applying Your Emotions to the Truth. All right, and it's not going to be a long lesson at all. I really only have a few precepts. About 4, 5, but one is in a different translation, so about 6, 7 scriptures, right? And like I said, the title, man, stop applying your emotions to the truth, which, in this truth, we're supposed to come into this truth and become wise. The scriptures speak about, manliness and manhood, and that's what we're doing as Israelites. We're coming back to our manhood, and a part of being a man is not applying your emotions and how you feel to the scriptures, man. Get your emotions, get out of your feelings, your emotions can get you killed, man. Your emotions can make you lose salvation, because you feel some type of way about whatever, man. Whether it be a quarrel with a brother, whether it be, a situation where, you feel this way and the scriptures aren't lining up with how you feel. So now you think that your judgment is wrong, but the scriptures speak about an evil suspicion hath overthrown. Actually, let me grab that. See if it comes up. Yep. I should have started off with this. It's a spirit, but nonetheless, basically though, you wanna in this truth, man. You don't want to apply your emotions. Your goal should be to apply wisdom, knowledge, understanding. These are the different. I'm gonna read the different attributes of wisdom. But even King Solomon said, in I believe it was Proverbs, or it might have been Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, to know judgment, justice, equity. These are the type of attributes that we should be applying, not your emotions and how you feel. I know, especially the majority of Israel right now, man. We was brought up by the emotional woman. I know me personally, I wasn't, but I got family members that were, and they're completely different from me, man. Because I got family members that's still in the world. They were raised by their mothers, and there's some unstable, like in Baby Boy, some unstable creatures, man. You just anything that sets them off, anything that can, that irks them, it's the wrong judgment is proceeding. Okay, Sirach 3:24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Yeah, that's part of emotions, is your opinion. Women. Oh, in my opinion, that's how women talk, man. We shouldn't be acting like no women, man. And when I say women, I'm talking about these wicked women. All right, I talk about the wicked woman. Always got something to say, especially the N-Dub. She always got something to say. She always feels like her voice matters. When in reality, to the Lord, it's all about His men and His chosen men only, right? Not even Israel as a whole right now. The majority of Israel has got to kick rocks. So your opinions, the opinions of others don't matter. Hell, even us brothers of lower rank, man, sometimes there's situations where our opinions don't matter. Because what? The elders' judgment calls are better than ours. They know better, right? Because they're not doing it according to emotions, But it says, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion. And this isn't, and real quick, this isn't aimed at any particular person. This is just something that we have to remember and to keep. That's definitely something that this truth taught me, man. Sometimes you need to realize that you just got to be quiet, because what you got to say ain't as important as what the Spirit wants to bring out. A lot of times you feel like you got the right, you're going to say the right thing, bring out the right scripture, but the whole time that's not the route that the Spirit's going. You want to go where the Spirit's going, not where your emotions is going, Because sometimes it could be your feelings. You want to bring out a certain scripture and you feel like it fits perfect, but then the elders go in a whole different direction, So it says, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion hath overthrown their judgment. Right? An evil suspicion, overthrowing your judgment. Now you're not thinking with wisdom. You're thinking with, and look, when you go down, it talks about a stubborn heart, right? And things like that. That's all emotions, So nonetheless, man, we got to stop using our emotions. What we need to be using is what's written in Wisdom of Solomon 7. But I'm going to start off here in Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahavashai understand all things. Right, now I'm going to read it in the NLT. It says, evil people don't understand justice. Right, because at the end of the day, it's all about what's right. What do the scriptures say? All right, it's not about your emotions and your feelings. When it comes down to prophecy, you don't want to get all in your feelings because you see something moving and you think that there's a certain scripture that applies, and not next thing you know, you got an elder rebuking you because you made a video incorrectly, speaking on prophecy, right? You don't want to jump ahead of yourself. That's a part of it as well, man. Jumping ahead of yourself, trying to bite off more than you can chew. All right, now you're getting chewed out because you made the wrong decision. Emotions don't always got to be, it could be excitement, right? You're overly excited, overzealous. Now you're doing the wrong thing. Next thing you know, you're doing a breakdown you ain't got no business doing. And then now there's a council. You don't want to go there. All right. It says evil people don't understand justice. Right. And what's a part of that, man? Hey, wicked Israelites, man. Wicked Israelites that don't want to come, all right, and listen to the men of the Lord because they feel some type of way because we out there, quote unquote, cursing, and we're speaking with a little more aggression than what they're used to. Now they feel as though we're not speaking the message of God, right? That's what they be saying, things like that. It says, but those who follow the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, understand completely, right? And that's true, man. If you're someone of good faith, if you're someone that is sincere, all right, you may not necessarily understand certain things as far as doctrine or, even why certain things are being said or anything like that. As long as you keep your faith, the Lord's going to open your eyes to see it, all right, if you believe it. So it says, Wisdom of Solomon 7:22. For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding spirit. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled. Now these are the attributes that come with wisdom that come upon you when the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is upon you. All right. And notice when you read through this, you ain't going to see the word emotions not one time. Because it's not about the way you feel. It's not about the way how I feel. It's not about the way anybody feels, but about what the Lord wrote in the story. Okay? You can't be emotional about anything. You can't be in your feelings about anything. And I'm talking to you men, all right? And the women too, man. You got to put your feelings to the side as well. But mostly you men, I'm talking about you men, because really it falls down upon us to be the leaders. We're the leaders of Israel, man. We're going to be the leaders. Each and every single one of you brothers is in the stead of a prophet. You're going to be a leader. Whether you're going to be a leader to your one woman or to your family, right? Or to whoever you'll be with during that time, right? Because during tribulation, if we all get separated, which the majority of us will, right? We ain't going to all be together. You can't just call up the elder, elder, I don't really know what to do, man. I got my dad tripping and my mom tripping, nah. You're going to need to know what to do. You're going to be the leader. And your emotions are going to have to be put to the side. All right? How you feel is going to be put to the side. And you're going to have to, go based off of faith and believe in the Lord for real. Okay? So it says, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good, kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure and most subtle spirits. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. Right. So when you have the spirit of wisdom upon you, a part of that is being able to put your emotions to the side. All right. Because sometimes you got to do something. For example, let's say you got to do something for the camp, right? But you'd rather do something else carnally. Well, guess what? You're going to have to put that to the side and say, nah, I got to handle the things of the Lord. That's a part of not applying your emotions. Because you're going to be offended at certain things. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to gain stress. These are the things that are going to happen. But what are you going to do? You're going to still complete righteous judgment, all right, and do what you're commanded to do without your emotions involved, okay? It says, for she is the breath of the power of the Most High and a pure influence, flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. Right. And the things mentioned here, all right, are the things that we ought to be praying for. All right. These are the things that, will come to us when needed. All right. Because the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of the wisdom from the Most High is upon us, man. When we go out to teach, all right, on a daily basis, when we need to apply it on a daily, and most importantly, during that time of trouble, man. All right. When You know, when the scriptures say he will deliver thee in 6 troubles in the book of Job. When that time, when that season comes, these are the things that, you know, we'll be able to apply. All right. We'll be able to use that pure influence and know what to do, when to do it at the right, perfect timing. All right. And no emotions, man. You know, put that to the side. Leave that to the females, man. All right. Because when it comes down to it, man, it's all about wisdom. It's all about gaining the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And a part of gaining wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is putting all that femininity BS